This message today is for those of you out here who are encountering spiritual battles and 3D battles and different types of warfare with karmics. I came across something today from a lady whose channel I watch, who I really revere, honor, and respect. And she placed in the comments the fact that her ex had taken some compromising videos of her when they were in a relationship. And the relationship has been long past, but since that time, she has been very successful and she's taken her life to another level. She has multiple children. She left her nursing job in order to follow her passion and has since grown a mighty following on YouTube. And so this person has sat in the background and watched her apparently, and like many people that are karmics that are in your life, that are in my life, that are in everyone's life, that is trying to do something good, that has a special light, that is uniquely positioned in this matrix in order to do the work of the divine. These people come in and they spend all of their time trying to tear you down. And whatever the number of cycles you have to go through to get these people out of your life finally once and for all, when you're doing that, you begin to realize that it was them that was holding you back all this time. So you begin to ascend to take your rightful place in this matrix. And these people can't take that. And so they do things to spite you. They put obstacles in your path, and they deliberately set about trying to bring you down, to humiliate you, to harm you, to discredit you, to defame you, to make you feel discombobulated, to put you in a state of dismay, to put you in a disordered energy. They have such disdain for you. And so what he did was steal her phone and release all of these photos from the cloud to any and everybody that he could. And who knows how much longer this is going on, because this post just came up about a half hour ago. And you know what? When you are a person of the light, you look at a situation like that and you feel inspired. You know that that person is being leveled up. You know that the forces are coming against them even harder because of who they are and what they have to bring and share to the world. So rather than focus on that, the way I responded was to say, damn, what a hell of a person to be so transparent. What an honor and what reverence we should have for a person who's willing to put that out here in social media in an energy of where people are being canceled and castigated and being overrun with chaos and confusion on a day-to-day basis. To be vulnerable enough to be that transparent and to put that out there, in my eyes, it immediately deflated the act of aggression and that disdainful deed that person perpetrated. But it shows you, and it's a reminder of just the level of spiritual darkness that people are operating in. That when you are leveling up, and sometimes before you're leveling up, when you're in a space of trying to come out of that sheep energy, recognizing that you got to be a sheep and a wolf, you got to be a dove and a serpent at the same time. And many of us have been in that sheep energy or that dove energy, and we don't realize that love and light also means that you have to be able to confront the darkness, and that you got to be prepared to raise holy hell with the darkness and have a holy uprising in your life, because the forces of disdain, the forces of evil, and these people that want to humiliate you and bring you down to their despicable level are always going to be casting stones. They're always going to be doing stuff. They're always going to be trying to drive a wedge between you and the world that you're creating for yourself, and maybe from whence you've come. And so these people spend their time looking for your vulnerability, or they spend their time sucking up your light and taking you off of your path and putting distractions in your path. And that's what this is. This ex wants to distract her and bring about some chaos so that maybe she can't put the next video up that was supposed to go up today because she's dispirited in some way. But he doesn't know who he's dealing with. Just like your enemies don't know who you're dealing with. They don't know that you're unmovable, unshakable, unstoppable, unfuckwithable, untouchable. They don't know that. They don't know that this junk ain't gonna stop you. That they better send something bigger. That if that was their weapon of mass destruction, then if that's all they got, then they better come with something bigger. Okay, because they can't stop you, baby. They don't know who you are. They don't know from the elk that you come from. That if that's what they're going to call a weapon of mass destruction, and that's the best that they got, they better come with something better because you are unstoppable. You are unfuckwithable. You are untouchable. Okay? You're unmovable and unshakable because you are faithful and fearless. You are of the elk that is of the spiritual initiation. We know who we are. We know why we came here. We know we came here to rise and to help other people rise. You and those people, y'all ain't got nothing in common. You might have thought y'all had something in common because you were in the sheep energy when you were dealing with them, but y'all ain't got nothing in common. And when they show out like that, and they do those kind of things, and they try to character assassinate, they try to defame you, they try to take the things that you have built. They try to keep you off your path. They try to be in your energy with all smiles while they're cultivating some intentions to undermine you. These people, you have nothing in common with them. They were never of you. And it's important that we come around to seeing the multitude of ways that these people gaslit us, the multitude of ways that these people kept you from striving, that they brought the energy of betrayal in your life, that they caused you financial blunders because they created distractions in your life. When these people bring their dark energy into your life, do you realize that not only do they have the benefit of coming in and partaking of your largesse, of your bounty, they get shade under the umbrella that covers you, which is the umbrella of the divine. But when they come in and they begin to sap your energy and they begin to eat of you, literally eating of your flesh in some cases, some of these people are so toxic and so poisonous that they bring in a darkness that interferes with your peace. It interferes with your spiritual elevation. It interferes with your spiritual insight. It tampers with your intuition. It fucks with your money. When these people come into your life, they bring the spirit of mass distraction. They keep you off your path. They keep you in a place of instability. And that is what these people come in to do. That is the weapon that they have. And you know why that's the weapon that they have? Because their sole mission is to keep your light from themselves so that they can keep feeding on you. And their sole mission is to keep you from doing what the forces of evil and the demonic entities and the low vibrational realities want you to be and want you to do, which is to be off path and to be dismayed and to be discouraged. Those people don't have a light. In fact, they are losing the battle for their soul. They have nothing. They're lost. So what they want to do is siphon off of you, siphon off of your blessings. And so while you're building them up, encouraging them, sharing your light with them, thinking that they're in the light, they're actually tearing you down, sabotaging you, and wishing for your downfall. It's important to understand that when you entertain these people, that they actually are empty vessels. And because they are an empty vessel, all they can do is focus on your light and be jealous of your light and be envious of your light. Envious enough to wish that you didn't have what you had. Envious enough to try to tear you down and make you feel like you're soulless like them. So because they are an empty vessel, they are always being used. Empty vessels are fair game. They're easy targets for low vibrational energies. Some of us are dealing with energies that don't have a soul, that they're almost like the devil incarnate. And they come into your life literally to sabotage, steal, and tamper with your spiritual inheritance. They see the path that you're on and they want to take it from you because they're evil. I've dealt with people like this in my life. I recently defeated a huge demon. And for the first time in my life, it showed me how dark these forces are and the lengths that they are willing to go to. They will lie. They will create lies and say things about you that have zero basis in the truth. They will do everything they can to get you to engage them, to try and take you down. And in their ignorance and blindness of the true power of the divine, and of your true power as a representative of the divine, they will take their own selves down in the process. Do not engage these energies. See them as food for thought. Recognize that they are in your life to show you the very nature of reality and what people are capable of, so that you can close ranks, build a sanctuary and a protective bubble around yourself, an impenetrable force field around you that says nobody gets in that can't match my light. If you're not equally yoked, I don't have time for you. All right. Many of us out here are supposed to be preaching to the choir, meaning we're supposed to be enlightening the souls who were lost like us, who were reveling in the light and the innocence and the childlike concept of what the world is. And people who, like you, don't recognize their own power because they have lords of evil over their lives, or people that they are yoked to, that they have nothing in common with. These are the people that you're here to pull up. You're not here to waste your time with these low vibrational energies, with these demon people, these people who have no intention of trying to redeem, atone, or ask for salvation or be in an energy of salvation. These are people who are sheer demonic energies and they work for the opposition. These are people whose sole purpose and motivation in life is to take you down and to take other people down, to be a force of evil, to be a force of destruction, okay, to be a force of scarcity, to give you fears, to make you, to help you create and cultivate the world that they want you to create and cultivate, not the one that you're supposed to be creating and cultivating. Understand that there are people around you who mean you no good, and that you need to distance yourself from these people, that these people are executing orders from a whole nother force, and that whatever it is that is their business with you is very different than what you think your business is with them. These people are sent deliberately to create trials and tribulations in your life. They're sent deliberately to slow you down. They're sent deliberately to make you feel disempowered, to drain you, to hurt you, to harm your children in some cases, to bring about your demise. And they're always busy. They're in front of you. They're behind you. They're to your left. They're to your right. They're beneath you. They're above you. They're diagonal. They're all over. And you have to arm yourself and you have to protect yourself. Never, ever forget that when you are a force for good, when you are someone who cares about other people, when you work for righteousness, when your intentions are always good, when you strive to motivate other people, when you know that you are a star, or even if you don't know that you are a star, because oftentimes these people know who you are before you even know who you are. A lot of times these people see the light in you because it's so juxtaposed to who they are. They see something in you that you don't even realize is in yourself. And so their job is to keep you lost and to keep you mired in confusion and to keep the waters dirty and to keep you separated from who you actually are. That's their goal. That's their gold. That's their goal. It's important to see these people for who they are. It really is. And it's important for you to always, always stand in your power, stand in your strength. Do not be dismayed and do not allow these forces to cause you to be in a place of fear. To continue to walk in your truth and know that while they're spending all this time hurting you, you're continuing to move forward because that's your power move. Focus and forward momentum. That's your power move. Okay, they're like the people that are on your coattails or the people that are trying to drag at your ankles while you're walking out the door, leaving them behind. These people can't really hurt you. They may try to humiliate you, but if you don't care about what other people think and you're not beholden to the imprisonment of public opinion, you don't have that to worry about either. So this is a time to be strengthened, a time to remember that you are engaging spiritual warfare and that if you're resonating with this message, whatever it is that's coming for you or whatever it is that's coming after you or whatever that energy is, that narcissistic play, that narcissistic vampire that's in your life, whatever that is, it can't hurt you. It actually never could hurt you. You're above it. So continue to walk in your light. And hey, if that's all they got, if that's the best that they can do, well, hell, they better bring it on, right? They better bring it on. So I want you to keep moving forward. You got this, baby. I love you. You got this. If you need guidance or you want a reading, take a look in the description. Look me up and we'll get together.